There was once a creature called Gigantopithecus, an extinct genus of ape that stood 10 feet tall. However, according to legend, it's not extinct. In fact, there may be a few still wandering the earth. Some refer to them as Bigfoots, others refer to them as Yetis, but one thing is for sure, a lot of alleged sightings have been reported throughout the years. Here are 10 of perhaps the most believable. Number 6. The first alleged sighting of Bigfoot was in the Marble Mountains in northwestern California, which are protected by the Marble Mountains Wilderness Area. In July of 2000, a group of 15 hikers, many of them children with disabilities, went for a trip in the Marble Mountains. The hikers carried a video camera on the journey. After finding some bizarre structures in the forest, including a den that was constructed out of large branches and twigs, the group turned the camera on. Minutes into the search, one of the teenage boys located a dark figure high on the ridge, over 750 yards from the hikers. The creature is filmed for 3 minutes and 44 seconds as it walks down the mountain ridge. It's apparent that the creature does not act human. The body proportions are far too large and the limb movements are abnormal. After tree measurements were taken, the Bigfoot was estimated to be over 9 feet tall. When the alleged Sasquatch realizes that a group of people have stumbled into its habitat, the creature begins to jump up and down, scream, push trees, and becomes visibly shaken. The video was shot at a distance, but experts claim that technology has allowed for them to identify many non-human characteristics in the Marble Mountain Bigfoot. Number 5. Paul Freeman was a former U.S. Forest Patrolman and American Bigfoot hunter who claimed to have discovered Bigfoot tracks in the woods. These were convincing enough to be considered critical pieces of evidence by anthropologists who put considerable time and resources into studying them. Others, however, thought Freeman was simply a hoaxer seeking attention. In 1994, Freeman claimed to have encountered and filmed a group of Sasquatch near the Blue Mountains of Washington. The quality of the film is poor, but after viewing analysis of the film and examining some of the other evidence associated, many have come to the conclusion that Paul Freeman filmed a real family of Bigfoots in Washington. The footage is considered to be authentic by some Bigfoot investigators, but is considered of too low resolution to be conclusive by most.
Oh, there he goes. Jesus.
Number 4. The following recording is of a real phone call made from a house in Kitsap Peninsula in Washington State in 1990.
911, what are you reporting?
We got someone or something crawling around out here.
Did you see what it was? Was it a person or an animal or?
I can't tell. All I know is that my central light came on and I just happened to glimpse and see this thing running across the yard. A good-sized man or something. It looks like a man. I don't know what it was, just that it ran across the yard.
Okay. You've had problems in the neighborhood before?
Yeah, my dog was killed here just recently. I don't know what it was. Whatever it is, it's running. I couldn't catch it if I was going to chase it. But whatever it was standing up. I'm out here looking through the window now and I don't see anything. I don't want to go outside. Jesus Christ, you better...
Sir?
Zia!
Hello?
Get somebody out here.
What's going on now, sir?
That son of a bitch is about 6'9", I don't know.
Do you see him now, sir?
Yes, I'm looking right at him.
Uh-oh. Okay, hang on.
He's right...
Is he in your yard, sir?
Yeah, God, he's big.
Okay, what's he doing in your yard?
He's looking at me.
Oh, and the guy is on foot.
I don't know what... It's a big... real big person. That's all I can say.
Okay, but it is a person.
Yeah, I'd say it was a person, somebody really big. But he's all in black.
Is he a black male or a white male? Did you actually see whether, or was he just wearing black?
He's all black and he's big. He is big.
The sheriffs did show up eventually, but the figure was gone at that point. However, that was not the end of it. Only a week later in Kitsap Peninsula, the sheriff's department received a picture of a reported Bigfoot sighting in another person's backyard. Investigations turned up nothing, and eventually the two incidents were forgotten about. Number 3. On May 10, 2011, an interesting video was posted on YouTube with the title Bigfoot Sighting Alaska. The uploader stated he was on a logging road in Alaska hiking with his friend when he saw it. It was about 40 yards from the road. He wasn't sure if it knew if he was there or not because of the noises of the flowing water from the stream. You can see it jump in possible fright, and after that it just seems to disappear. So as the video starts, a large humanoid figure can be seen walking in the woods. It's hard to get a clear view in the beginning of the tape, but a coned head is visible at certain points. The figure has a uniform color and matted hair. In one part of the video, the creature can be seen entering a patch of bushes. It then disappears for about 5 seconds. You can see the creature then squat down and peek at the camera. The figure is located in the center of the image towards the bottom of the screen. In the still, a set of huge eyes and a coned head are clearly visible.
Saw it down by the creek.
According to Sasquatch experts, the evidence is highly consistent with other clips that show how big the eyes are. It has also been suggested that the footage shows 2 separate Sasquatch, one in the beginning of the clip, and a second Bigfoot getting up and performing the leap. Number 2. The following clip is from a YouTube video titled Bigfoot Screams. It was captured on July 8, 2012 in the Sierras near Clipper Mills, California. In it, a man and his wife are sitting outside in their yard, listening to a strange type of howling or screaming noise coming from the woods. The dogs show curious and alarmed reactions to the sounds throughout the video as well. The screams go on for 20 minutes. While they certainly don't sound like any type of wolves or known animals, Bigfoot experts have come forth and said that the sounds match the known sounds of Bigfoots.
What the fuck is that?
It's just right over here.
And number 1? It's been called the best Bigfoot footage of all time. The Patterson-Gimlin film, captured by Roger Patterson and Robert Gimlin in 1967. On the day in question, the men were researching Sasquatch reports near Bluff Creek in California. They were on horseback and came across an overturned tree. As the pair rounded the tree, they spotted a large figure beside the creek. At the sight of the Bigfoot, Patterson's horse turned around. Roger spent about 20 seconds removing the camera from his saddlebag. By the time he began to film the creature, he was 120 feet away. He began to run after the Bigfoot with his camera. He stopped at about a distance of 80 feet and captured the most famous section of the film. The Sasquatch looks over its right shoulder at Roger, who then falls to his knees. In the clip, the creature turns at the men 2 times. Shortly after the final glance, the Bigfoot walks behind a grove of trees, reappears for a second, and then walks away. After much research and speculation, it has been suggested that the video shows a mature female Sasquatch 7'4" and 700 pounds. The creature in the video apparently matches the description offered by others who have witnessed a Bigfoot. The creature has long arms, a coned head, a hair ridge down the spine, and a slow walking pace. So what do you think? Are any of these sightings real, or perhaps just elaborate hoaxes?